fire. It's on the... Ah! He made it!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside Platt Arena. Carson Watkins, joined by my partner Corey Donovan, as we got a matchup tonight between the Huntington University Foresters and the Indiana Wesleyan Wildcats. Two different programs that have had vastly different seasons. Right now, the Wildcats sitting near the top with only 2 losses, one of them in conference, to the Foresters all the way at the bottom. Yet to get a conference win, only 2 wins total on the season, Corey.
Yeah, so IWU has been a very dominating force throughout the conference this year, but we have a few particular players that have really been doing well this season. Today's player to watch for IWU is going to be Kelly Damon. Now, last game she got 21 points, and she was 6 and 12 from the field, along with 6 rebounds, so we're really excited to see what she's going to be doing tonight.
Yeah, she's a great player, has been doing really well all season. She's averaging 11 points in conference, but Deja Drake did have a great performance against Marion. The Foresters lost, but a lot of building blocks to build on, Corey.
Yeah, so Deja Drake last game versus Marion had 16 points. She was 6 and 8 from the field, and she was 2 for 3 for threes. So tonight we're going to see how she plays, whether she's going to be aggressive or play back a little bit, and we're just going to see how this game goes tonight.
Yeah, quite the interesting matchup. Like I said, Foresters trying to pull up the upset of the year. We'll have it for you on FTN Sports after the break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back inside Platt Arena. Getting starting lineups here, starting out for the Indiana Wesleyan Wildcats. So Maddie Lawrence is going to handle the guard duties. So is Kelly Damon, senior guard out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Bailey Van Dyke, a junior forward out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Claire Morrell, sophomore guard, 5'9", out of Kokomo, Indiana. And Lily Frazier, a freshman guard out of North Judson High School. So Corey, take us through our starting lineup for the Huntington Foresters.
So for the starting lineup for the Huntington Foresters, we have Kyra Baker, number 5. Then we have number 11, Erica Zook. Then we have Deja Drake, number 22. Like we were saying earlier, she is our player to watch right there. Then we have Emily Sabot, number 30. And then number 44, Maddie Robrock.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same lineup. One major thing the Foresters have had to contend with since this break is Kyra Baker, the freshman out of Indianapolis, is taking point guard duties. Ryman is hurt, so therefore she's had to take over strong minutes at the point guard position, something that she wasn't planning on coming in the year, but has had filled the role well so far as the Foresters huddle up and hope and are wanting to be on upset alert, Corey. Like I told you, I went down to Marion on Saturday and watched their game. They were in it for the first half, kind of fell apart in the first half, so a good first half is going to be huge for the Foresters tonight.
Yeah, I think this is going to be very much a David and Goliath story if we're going to be able to pull this out.
Absolutely, Corey. So we get ready for the tip here. So Robrock and Van Dyke will go for the tip. And the Wildcats win it, and we are off. Here comes Frazier. Really interested to see what kind of defense the Foresters are going to run. Looks like they're going to try a zone, but Damon's going to fire first and can't get it. And Sebo grabs the rebound, and here comes Deja Drake. Deja Drake starting out, playing a little point guard, something we're not used to seeing from her. She'll give it to the point guard, Baker. So Robrock has it, dishes it out to Zook, and finds Baker in the corner. Does a little crossover, takes a long two, but it will not sink. Both offensive possessions right off the bat, no points for either team. Morrell has it. She's going to get it back now. Foresters playing a little bit of a 2-3 zone, so they're going to guard that perimeter pretty well. As this one's kicked out to the corner for a 3, and that one sinks. Nothing but net for Morrell. Now, Corey, as you see, Indiana Wesleyan is implementing a little bit of a full-court press, and Kyra Baker traveled. That full-court press has hurt the Foresters so far this year. So here comes Damon again. Off-ball foul on Maddie Lawrence, giving the Foresters the ball back, and Wildcats' first foul of the half.
Looks like Deja Drake is about to pass this one in, trying to remake up those points that they just lost right in the first minute.
Baker having a little bit of trouble breaking this full court press. They got 2 seconds to get across half court, and they do. Finds Sebo, thought about pulling up, does not. So Robrock has it. She's gonna send Baker for a long three, and Baker hits her to get the Foresters on the board first.
Right there, the three, it looks like Baker was all alone for most of that play, and then she got a pass to and took that three and right in the bucket.
Baker 6 points against the Knights. Blocked there, but will go out of bounds on the Foresters, so the Wildcats have a chance to set up here. Looking for a pass, they find it on the outside. Damon has it. Zone working pretty well for the Foresters so far. This ball gets sent over 8 on the shot clock. Damon goes for 3, no good, and Erica Zook has a rebound. She had a great game too against Marion. 5 for 9 from the field, 14 points, a steal, an assist, and a rebound. Sebo drives in off the glass and gets in. Foresters have their first lead of the night, Corey.
Yeah, that was a real struggle right there because she was just in the middle of a sea of gray, but she still figured out how to get that in the hoop.
Foul called there. Maddie Lawrence was attacked under the basket. That will be a shooting foul. Foul on Robrock. She'll go to the line for 2 as she tries to get this game back to a tie. A little bit of a slow start so far for the Wildcats, and we're not used to seeing for them. In their game against Bethel, they scored 28 points in the first quarter, so a little bit of a slower offensive start. First one's good. .63% free throw shooter on the year. She'll make both. So now we're back to a tie. Full court press coming here. Here comes Zook. Like I said for Corey, a lot of Foresters on the injured list right now. So Zook and Baker are usually 6 and 7 are in as Zook gets fouled driving into the lane. So Coach Kohler has had to rely on a little bit of new blood, especially younger talent and non-starters to start off this season. So Erica Zook going to the line for 2 shots. She has made 76% of her free throws. Taking a look at the replay here, she drove in, quite a bit of contact down low. Easy call there for the officials. First one up, second one up is good, so she's 2 for 2. And the Foresters have a 2-point lead yet again.
Let's see if the Foresters can ride this momentum that they're carrying right now, leading IWU.
That one banked off the glass there for another 2 points. They break the press. Zook drives into the lane, pivots, and kicks it out to Drake. Sebo, really the leader of this team. She's averaging 12.5 on the year. Marion defense did shut her down, though, on Saturday. Only 5 points on the day, a very uncharacteristic day, looking to bounce back. What a stuff there from Deja Drake, but the Wildcats get it back. Damon's going to take a long 3, and that one's off the front of the iron, no good. Baker gets on the ground and gets it to Zook. What a great play there from Baker to get possession for the Foresters. Foul down low. Trying to see if it was on the shot. It was, so Sebo will go to the line for 2. Another physical game from the Wildcats so far, Corey, with 3 fouls here early.
Yeah, so far, I mean, we're only 4 minutes into this game, and we're already seeing 2 or 3 fouls, and people are just hitting each other over and over again. We're going to see a replay right here of the foul.
First one up is good for Sebo. Take a look at it here.
Yeah, once again, just a lot of contact out of Iwu trying to keep away the Forcers from shooting.
Forcers with another bucket there. They're perfect from the line tonight. I think they have a little bit of a winning strategy so far. If they keep getting to the line and they keep making their shots. Off-ball foul.
Coming in is for Iwu is senior for Madison Davis.
Long three here. That one is good, and the Wildcats are back in the lead. And here comes Kyra Baker. Forcers starting to adjust to that press a little bit better. Finds Zook outside. Sebo's gonna take a three, and that one's good. Sebo responds, and the Forcers now have a 2-point lead. Oh, here comes Damon. She's gonna find Lawrence. Oh, watch that pivot foot. She almost walked, thought better of it. Kicked out here to the corner to Lawrence. Lawrence drives in and gets it up, no good. Grabs her own rebound and banks it off the glass.
Man, Madison Lawrence is really leading Iwu tonight so far with 7 points out of their 12. I take that back, with 9 points out of their 12. So let's see how the Foresters are going to be able to block her throughout the night.
Robrock gets this one. Long two is no good, and Lawrence gets a rebound. Lawrence's second rebound on the night. Long three here. That one's off the front of the iron and no good. Drake kind of got off the rebound there. That one gets in, and a late foul call there on Jordan Reed.
Looks like they're going to be shooting for two.
So Jordan Reed will go to the line for two. First one up is good. Take a look at the replay here. Deja tried to get the ball, just got a little bit too much of her forearm. Second one is up and good, and we are back knotted up at, actually my mistake, it was 14-12, as here comes the full court press again. So Kyra Baker rushes the ball before trying to beat that press. Here comes Vaughn. Finds Zook on the outside. Down low, beautiful passing from Gambrel. Zook is fouled. Thank goodness, because that shot didn't have a chance, Corey.
Yeah, that just bounced right off the bottom of the hoop, and we're going to see if the Forcer is going to be able to tie this up once again.
Zook perfect from the line so far tonight. First one is up and no good, kind of rimmed out.
Yeah, there was just a lot of physical contact trying to shove her out of bounds.
7 total fouls called so far in the 7th minute of the game, and her second one is good, bringing the Foresters within 1. Two ball here, long two ball, and the Foresters do grab the rebound. Zook brings it up the court. Zook taking on a little bit of point guard duty here. She finds Vaughn into Gambrel, who lost it but got it right back. Drives into the lane, gets it up, and no good.
I think the Foresters are just trying to get past this full court press by just sheer speed.
Gambrel tried to grab the ball and force a jump ball in order to gain possession, but it was called a foul. Foresters fourth. Jade Nutley coming into this game. She had 20 points during her last game. You saw Granville go for the ball there, and she called the foul. But it was not a shooting foul, so they're just going to inbound it. This one down low to Nutley, and she gets it up and no good, just kind of rimmed out. Sends her second one up, no good. Forrester's struggling to get a rebound. Third one, no good. And the Foresters finally grabbed the rebound. Vaughn has this one. Way outside to Drake. Granville has that one down. Deja Drake, player to watch, going to take a shot, no good. Three ball here. That one is good, and the Foresters find their biggest deficit of the night. It is 13-17. And that one is tipped out. So inbound right in front of us, Corey. And they'll get it. Hey, Corey, full court press working really well for the Wildcats so far. Do you think the Foresters might want to try to implement it if this starts to get a little bit out of hand?
Honestly, the way that I was playing now with a 6-point lead, 13-19, I think the Foresters don't really have much of a choice if they want to stay in this game.
Substitution here. Claire Morrell comes back in this ball game, and Coach Kohler is going to take a 30-second timeout, which gives us a great opportunity to thank our sponsors of FDN Sports and Platt Arena. There they are. All right. Like I said, couldn't do this without these people. Corey, Pizza Hut. Very important to you, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of important to me. I mean, I've been delivery driving for Pizza Hut for a few years now, especially all throughout college. And then I started working in the kitchen my sophomore year of high school. So, I mean, it's been a pretty big deal to me at least.
So I want to thank them and all our other sponsors. I will say I had a great pizza last Saturday night. Really good deal, too. So I want to thank them, but now we got some game action to think about, and I am now hungry, though. Zook takes the ball in. Zook playing a little bit of point guard here. Zook dishes it out. That one goes low to Drake. Drake gets it up and it is blocked. Ball stays with the Foresters, but the Wildcats defense is cracking down.
That one was smacked out by number 23, Jordan Reed. And we're going to see if the Foresters can put this ball back in and try and get their score back up.
And a miscue there. Amanda Lovejoy just kind of lost the ball, and the Foresters turn the ball over, Corey, something they've had trouble with all year so far. Sebo waiting to check back in at the next dead ball. Beautiful pick there. This one goes inside, and it rolls off the iron, and Foresters get a rebound. Vaughn has it using that pivot foot. Lovejoy has it. He's going to dish it out to Drake. Drake gets the pick from Gambrell. Goes in. Lovejoy fires up a three, is no good. Connor Granville gets the rebound, sends this one up off the front of the iron. The Foresters just having trouble from the field right now. They are 3 for 9 on their field goals so far. Turnover here.
I think there was a little bit of miscommunication there from Iwu.
And Gambrell took a spill. Appears to have hurt her shin. And so she's going to come out of the game. Hopefully she's all right. She'll be visited by our wonderful training staff. Hope she's all right. They did stop the play to help her. So Erica Zook's going to take the ball out, get it back. This one dished out to the corner. Long three, way over the basket. And another missed opportunity there for the Foresters. 3 for 12 from the field, 2 for 5 from deep. Foresters getting most of their points so far from the free throw line. Has another turnover. Wildcats being a little sloppy with the ball here, Corey.
Yeah, it looks like Amanda Lovejoy has really been able to bob and weave through these IWU players, getting the ball all the way down the court. And that's exactly what the Foresters need tonight, is they just need to get through that full court press to try and get down there and take as many shots as possible. 30 seconds left in this quarter.
That will be called a jump ball. Possession now goes to the... Actually, they actually called a foul on it. So therefore, never mind. Now they change the score. So Zook has it, gets it over, and another tie up down low. And now the Wildcats will get the ball back after 2 straight jump balls in this Forester possession.
.13 seconds left, and we're going to see if IWU is going to be able to take this down and put 2 or 3 more points back on their score to end the quarter.
So 13 seconds, no shot clock. The Wildcats are probably going to take the last shot here. Both teams have gone on a little bit of a cold offensive spell. Reed has it, but a turnover. So Lovejoy has it with 2 seconds to go. And Lovejoy way after the shot, wouldn't have after the clock ran out. Doesn't matter anyways, and that will be the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. 13-19, Wildcats have the lead.
Bippa State Bank is a cornerstone of the community. Our banking building blocks were assembled in 1911 and haven't differed much since then. We still stay true to our local roots, aiming to support, uplift, and celebrate the citizens and businesses of Huntington. As proud lenders to and patrons of our local businesses, we make our community an even more prosperous place. And when you support local banking, you play an important role in Huntington's success stories. No matter what financial products you may need, your business is an invaluable opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship with Huntington, which we're fortunate enough to call home. Bippa State Bank is banking at its best. We believe in community banking.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back inside Platt Arena. Foresters hitting a little bit of a cold offensive spell, but as have the Wildcats, but the Wildcats do have a 13-19 lead. Corey, what do you think the Foresters can do to get their offense jump-started?
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure what exactly the Foresters can do, because IWU is a very, very defensive team. They have just been shutting down teams left and right, so we're just going to see if the Foresters are able to overcome that with speed and honestly just shots being able to be taken.
So Drake takes it. She'll fire that one up, and that one's no good. A little bit of a battle for the ball down low, and a good play there from Bolin to get that one. She tried to save it, threw it right into the Wildcats, and they had it and were just off balance. Take a look at it right here. She got it, and yeah, so it was on the line. What a good read there by the official. So this one gets sent out to Bolin. She's gonna take a 3, and that one is no good, but Drake gets a rebound and a foul on the floor for a push. So Kyra Baker has this one on top of the key. Deja Drake. That's it. And a long three here. That one is no good, and it hits off the backboard stabilizer, so thus will be out of bounds. So here comes Damon. Missed jumper there. As here comes Deja Drake. This one sent over to Baker, who tried to grab that one like a wide receiver, but couldn't grab it down. Lovejoy has it, sends it out to Baker, faked her out, takes a jumper, and that one is no good. And another rebound for the Wildcats as the Foresters offense still is struggling to get jump started. So once again, ball kicked around the perimeter. Ball moved in outside. Foresters using that zone defense. Long three here from Lawrence is no good, and that one sails out of bounds. Good read there from Lovejoy to box out the Wildcats. Make sure the ball went out of bounds. Give the Foresters a chance to catch their breath and set up their offense. So Sebo has it, she drives in, gets it up, and that one's no good. Foresters grab the rebound. Another shot here is no good. And hopefully there's not a plexiglass over the rim because nobody can seem to hit anything right now, Corey.
Yeah, right now it looks like Huntington is really struggling with IWU's defense, like just with the full court pressing. Also, like especially when they're inside of the three, like they're just making shots and they just have a really powerful defense.
Damon just hit a three, bringing the Foresters lead, the deficit to 9. So here comes Zook. She's gonna try to make some of that up. She's gonna hit a turnaround and get stuffed, and that ball gets low, and we got a tie-up. Jump ball, but possession does go to the Wildcats, and we'll give Maddie Robrock a chance to check in. So Robrock gonna try to give the Foresters a down low option. Robrock is 6 foot tall, so she has a chance to get in there, maybe try to control the glass a little bit. Got a little bit of foul trouble early, and is now checking back into the game. The drive in there for Jordan Reed. She took the shot, and the Foresters fouled her, so she's going to go to the line for 2. Reed, a 75% free throw shooter on the season. And their first one's up and good, bringing the Wildcats lead to 10. It's up and no good, but the Wildcats get a rebound. And they're going to take a timeout. Never mind, they're not going to take a timeout. They got a foul. Coach was right in front of me, yelled timeout. The officials didn't hear him. And he realized he got the ball back. He's going to save his timeout. This is going to be a last second. That one was fired up. A shot clock violation as it was nowhere near the rim. Good job by the Foresters.
They did a really good job of covering all their bases, just making sure everyone was not available, and just got them that shot clock violation. So the Foresters just need to keep up things like that, just keeping the defense pressure on.
Defense is doing quite well right now. They're keeping the Wildcats off the board, but unfortunately they cannot find the board themselves. Beautiful save there as Kyra Baker has a 3-on-1 to contend with. Not much you can do there as that one goes in.
Yeah, with only one Forester in the back, there's not really much you can do with 3 IWU players right there with the ball.
been around 8 minutes since the last Forrester bucket, and Robrock can't find one there as that one can't find the bottom of the net. That one gets low. Robrock a little bit frustrated right now. She did tip that one away. No one gets up and takes a roll and no good. Driving here. That one's kicked out to Sebo, who's gonna fire up a three. And the Foresters' offensive woes continue, but Kyra Baker gets the rebound, sends that one up, and no good.
At the end of that play, Allie Vaughn ended up taking a nasty spill, so we're going to see if she's going to stay in, which it looks like she is. But, man, IWU is playing a very, very aggressive game tonight.
30-second timeout. As the Foresters go into the trolley board. I think at this point, Corey, they're just going to need a bucket and soon. I think, I don't have the official time, but I think it's been about 10 minutes since their last bucket. They're 3 for 23 from the field, 2 for 8 from deep. Haven't been able a chance to go to the line yet, and that's where most of their points are coming from. 5 of them coming from the line so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the Foresters, like, they're doing a good job of, like, getting off those shots, but like you said, they're 3 for 23, and it's just looking a little rough because IWU is 8 for 21 right now, shooting at a 38%.
So here comes the Wildcats. Foresters were able to force them to have a shot clock violation during the last possession as they almost get a turnover, but they find something. There's Parker, and she's going to hit a long two as her foot might have been on the line. Wildcats 5 buckets, and that one's just airballed. So here comes the Wildcats the other way as they try to get some points. Drive in here, that was a foul call. So the Wildcats will go back to the line. Wildcats doing pretty well from the line right now as well. They are also 5 for 6. As a team, they are 71% on the year.
Coming back in the game is number 21, Bailey Van Dyke. She is a junior from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and we're going to see if the IWU team is going to be able to keep up the pressure on the Foresters and just continue keeping up their lead.
First one up and good. Second one up is good as well. $17-point lead. 16-point lead.
Great. Finally getting 2 points on the board for the Foresters, making it a 14-point deficit right now for the Foresters.
Yeah, Foresters could use this. A little bit of a momentum spark. We'll see if the Wildcats do have an answer, though. They've been hitting pretty well. Moves out to the corner. A little bit of a ball being moved around. Inside, a little bit of a mismatch down low. And they dish it out as a travel called in the Wildcats, and the Foresters force another turnover. 6 turnovers for the Wildcats, 5 for the Foresters so far in this game. As Drake has to send this one across court to Vaughn. Vaughn drives in, kicks it out. Roadblock's going to take a long two and sink it. And the Foresters' engine starting to rev a little bit. Drake with a turnover. As the bucket here would get the Foresters within 10 as they start to chip away at this deficit. That one gets up and is nowhere near the rim.
Once again, it's just IWU's defense is so solid that the Foresters are just having to shove their way through and take pot shots.
Trip there, no call. Again, this ball moved around here. Foresters playing a zone defense and another travel. A little bit of sloppiness we're not used to seeing from the Wildcats. And a turnover for Wildcats answering a turnover of their own. Another 3 straight possessions with a traveling violation. And substitution now as Erica Zook comes in for Kyra Baker. As Zook getting a little bit of point guard minutes. Drake has it and tries to dish that one off. It was batted away. Sebo made a good read on the ball. Sebo drives in. He's going to sail it over to Vaughn. He's going to take a shot and just falls short of the rim. Foresters having to throw up some prayers right now as this Wildcats defense is suffocating them. Robrock gets a block. 3 ball here from Damon is no good. And off-ball foul. Audrey Cable comes to this game. Like I said, with the injury, she's been playing some meaningful minutes. She coming into this game, she's only played. She has 4 points on the year. Only played a handful of minutes, but is going to show up when the team needs her. As Kyra Baker's also going to check into this game. A little bit of confusion on the substitution. Going to check with the scores table is the officials. That ball gets in. And what a good move there as Nutley just got right around Robrock. And the Foresters are down 17-31 as they're going to need another bucket here. 2:18 remaining in this second quarter. Drake gets in. She gets rejected. Three blocks tonight for the Wildcats. 3 ball here is no good, and an off-ball foul. As Cable tried to go for the rebound. Kind of got a little bit of a push. Wildcats doing a little bit better job staying out of the foul category. That was only their second of this quarter. 14-point lead for the Wildcats as Roblox takes a seat. Gamble comes in, and Annie Sebo comes in for Emily Sebo. Don't get it confused.
All right.
There's still a Sebo on the floor, so our job doesn't change too much.
All right, so we are finally under 2 minutes left in the half, and the Foresters are down 14 points. I mean, what do you think the Foresters can be doing to try and come back for this in the second half?
They're playing some pretty good defense right now. Just the offense is slowing down a little bit. Off-ball foul here.
Looks like they're going to be shooting for 2. Right now, I believe the Forcers are 5 for 6 on free throws, so we're going to see if they can
I hate to step on you here, but it's actually an off-ball foul. And
Oh, wait.
it was before the shot. It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, dang. I was completely wrong there.
This happens to the best of us. So Drake finds Gamble down low, gets that one up, no good. She gets a rebound, and Connor Gamble's on the board, averaging six and a half points per game. Ball stripped there. Wildcats are almost a miscommunication. Damon has it. Ball gets up, no good, and Gamble's going to get the tie-up, giving her team the ball back with 1:09 remaining. And the Foresters, Gamble kind of takes an errant pass there. So here comes Damon. Throw out there. 46 seconds remaining. Three ball is completely sailed over the bucket. Cable has it. It's going to send it over to Gamble. Sebo. Gamble drives in, gets it up, and gets the bucket, but no shot as an off-ball foul was called. Wildcats' fourth foul. So Forster's looking for it. Baker throws up a behind the back and just doesn't get the bounce. And here comes the Wildcats as they are once again in position to take the last shot. Forster's barring a turnover and a bucket, failed to crack 20 points in the first two quarters.
As far as things go compared to where IWU is normally at the this point in the game, I mean, they've really held them back to only 31 points. I mean, didn't they score roughly 100 points last game?
Oh, yes.
So the Forester defense is holding their own against the number 11 in the nation, IWU.
Yep, so we'll be back with some halftime analysis, Corey. This has been FDN Sports. Foresters down 19-31.
Student musicians from all over the country go to Nashville, Tennessee every year to work with professionals and get their foot into the music industry. This week, several of those students came to HU to perform. I was able to talk to some of the people in the program about what sets them apart from other schools.
If I really wanted to do this music thing, I would have to, go over to Nashville, because Nashville just is the music scene.
The Contemporary Music Center is a college program in Nashville, Tennessee that takes 30 students every semester and helps them decide if they can make it into the music industry.
Perhaps the biggest distinctive about the Contemporary Music Center is how we go about teaching. It's entirely experiential. And I know that you've heard this term before. Oh, we just do it. It's just an experience. Now, we take that pretty seriously. And what that means is, oddly enough, there's no textbooks, there's no exams, there's no papers, quizzes, finals, anything. We literally just work and do it all day long.
Students that go into the CMC program get to speak and work with professionals and artists over the course of the semester on both sets and in concert, giving them hands-on experience.
You're gonna get out of it what you put into it. There's literally something for everyone here, no matter what your gifts or talents are. So many people come in, they're like, oh, I don't sing, but they songwrite. Or they're really good at doing lights or cameras or just working with people, networking, business. There are so many things that you can do no matter what your major, whether you're pre-med, biology, or actually studying music. There's literally something for everyone here.
In Huntington, Corey Donovan for FDN News. You can get more information about the program at cmcnashville.com.
I'm Tyann Bailey, and I am the Director of Teacher Education here at Huntington University. I am also an HU grad. They needed some help in the education department with some special education classes, so I helped them out as an adjunct. I was here, but I didn't necessarily feel connected because I wasn't here full-time. I just felt like there was just this need for those students in the education department to feel like a really strong connection to their community. So the main goal of Popcorn Friday is to build community within our department. The popcorn lures the people to the office. We have some students that will stop and get it for breakfast, lunch, and take some for dinner, I think. It allows students to feel like they're connected to somebody that they see on a regular basis. It also allows them to come in together so that they can build relationships with each other. We encourage them to wear their HU education gear and just kind of hang out, grab some popcorn, say hello to everybody, kind of touch base.
Since 1981, generations of loyal customers have trusted Elliott Insurance to protect them during life's ups and downs. We have a variety of packages and providers for home, auto, life, business, recreation, and health insurance available to you at your convenience. You can visit us at our branches in Fort Wayne or in Huntington. We can help with anything from finding a new policy to answering any questions you have. We care about your personal journey and can't wait to meet you.
First Federal Savings Bank is a proud supporter of Huntington University athletics. For over 100 years, First Federal has served Huntington and the surrounding communities. Just as in athletics, the bank works hard and strives to be the best. This past year, First Federal received the Reader's Choice Award as the best bank in Northeast Indiana. In addition, First Federal is a 5-star rated bank and was recognized as one of the top 200 community banks in the nation. First Federal Savings Bank would like to wish the athletes and coaches the best of luck. Huntington University and First Federal Savings Bank, now that's a winning team. Go Foresters.
Hello, my name is Rachel Bergeron. I am the president of the Horticulture Club. We're the ones in charge of the bees here. We take care of these bees and we harvest the honey that they produce, and we sell them on campus as well. So freshman year, I went to all the meetings and our president graduated and I was asked to be the president. A little bit intimidating, but I love it so much. It's nothing like anything else I do. You can turn your brain off for like an hour or an hour and a half and just be in the dirt and hang out with animals and care for these plants that need you, and it's very relaxing.
As the owner of JJ's, I invite you to visit one of our 7 BP convenience stores. And when you do, I expect you will experience hometown excellence in the cleanest and friendliest convenience stores in your community. Please also consider visiting JJ Java for the best cup of coffee in town, or JJ's Pit Stop for a quick, no appointment necessary professional oil change. Also, if you ever need a clean and efficient environment in which to do laundry, JJ's washroom is ready to serve you.
I'm Scott Wood, and I make weird music and sound effects. I've always been fascinated by people who've just done things like in weird ways. It doesn't matter what tools you use, you can always, make something. It's not for anyone. It's it's not for anyone. Yeah, that's actually kind of true. But yeah, if you do happen to enjoy my music, I really appreciate that. And if you don't get it, then I don't blame you. Try to keep an open mind, I guess. This is gonna be weird, and if you don't like anything about it, try to see what you don't like about it and try to improve upon that in the stuff that you make. It will be the best music you will ever listen to, ever.
Bippa State Bank is a cornerstone of the community. Our banking building blocks were assembled in 1911 and haven't differed much since then. we still stay true to our local roots, aiming to support, uplift, and celebrate the citizens and businesses of Huntington. As proud lenders to and patrons of our local businesses, we make our community an even more prosperous place. And when you support local banking, you play an important role in Huntington's success stories. No matter what financial products you may need, your business is an invaluable opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship with Huntington, which we're fortunate enough to call home. Bippa State Bank is banking at its best. We believe in community banking.
Student musicians from all over the country go to Nashville, Tennessee every year to work with professionals and get their foot into the music industry. This week, several of those students came to HU to perform. I was able to talk to some of the people in the program about what sets them apart from other schools.
If I really wanted to do this music thing, I would have to, go over to Nashville, because Nashville just is the music scene.
The Contemporary Music Center is a college program in Nashville, Tennessee that takes 30 students every semester and helps them decide if they can make it into the music industry.
Perhaps the biggest distinctive about the Contemporary Music Center is how we go about teaching. It's entirely experiential. And I know that you've heard this term before. We just do it. It's just an experience. Now, we take that pretty seriously. And what that means is, oddly enough, there's no textbooks, there's no exams, there's no papers, quizzes, finals, anything. We literally just work and do it all day long.
Students that go into the CMC program get to speak and work with professionals and artists over the course of the semester on both sets and in concert, giving them hands-on experience.
You're gonna get out of it what you put into it. There's literally something for everyone here, no matter what your gifts or talents are. So many people come in, they're like, oh, I don't sing, but they songwrite. Or they're really good at doing lights or cameras or just working with people, networking, business. There are so many things that you can do no matter what your major, whether you're pre-med, biology, or actually studying music. There's literally something for everyone here.
In Huntington, Corey Donovan for FDN News.
You can get more information about the program at cmcnashville.com. Student musicians from all over the country.
I'm Tyann Bailey, and I am the Director of Teacher Education here at Huntington University. I am also an HU grad. They needed some help in the education department with some special education classes, so I helped them out as an adjunct. I was here, but I didn't necessarily feel connected because I wasn't here full-time. I just felt like there was just this need for those students in the education department to feel like a really strong connection to their community. So the main goal of Popcorn Friday is to build community within our department. The popcorn lures the people to the office. We have some students that will stop and get it for breakfast, lunch, and take some for dinner, I think. It allows students to feel like they're connected to somebody that they see on a regular basis. Also allows them to come in together so that they can build relationships with each other. We encourage them to wear their HU education gear and just kind of hang out, grab some popcorn, say hello to everybody, kind of touch base. I'm Tyann.
Since 1981, generations of loyal customers have trusted Elliott Insurance to protect them during life's ups and downs.
Bippa State Bank is a cornerstone of the community. Our banking building blocks were assembled in 1911 and haven't differed much since then. We still stay true to our local roots, aiming to support, uplift, and celebrate the citizens and businesses of Huntington. As proud lenders to and patrons of our local businesses, we make our community an even more prosperous place. And when you support local banking, you play an important role in Huntington's success stories. No matter what financial products you may need, your business is an invaluable opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship with Huntington, which we're fortunate enough to call home. Bippa State Bank is banking at its best. We believe in community banking.
Since 1981, generations of loyal customers have trusted Elliott Insurance to protect them during life's ups and downs. We have a variety of packages and providers for home, auto, life, business, recreation, and health insurance available to you at your convenience. You can visit us at our branches in Fort Wayne or in Huntington. We can help with anything from finding a new policy to answering any questions you have. We care about your personal journey and can't wait to meet you.
First Federal Savings Bank is a proud
Hello,
supporter
ladies
of
and
Huntington
gentlemen. Welcome
University
back inside
Athletics. For over 100 years, First Federal has served Huntington and the surrounding community.
A great half for the Wildcats. Not scoring as much as they are used to. The Foresters are playing great defense, but they are playing stellar defense themselves and are keeping the Foresters off the scoring board.
I would definitely say, a lot like you were mentioning during the first half, the IWU Wildcats, they are using a lot of full court press to keep the Foresters on their toes. But the biggest thing that I have noticed is with the Foresters defense, they have held IWU to under 20 points per quarter. In the first quarter, I believe they scored 19 points, and in the second quarter, IWU scored 16 points, and in the they only scored 12 points. That is completely on me. They only held IWU to 12 points. And in the last game where they scored 100 points against, who was that, the Marion Knights?
Bethel.
Oh, Bethel?
Yes.
My apologies for the misinformation. But either way, the Foresters holding them to under 20 points and then under 15 points for the second quarter is a huge accomplishment on its own for the ranked number 11 team in the nation.
Yeah, they're getting some shots up right now. The Foresters, like we said, they're playing great defense. Their offense is just not following suit. They've had a lot of missed opportunities so far. Only 21 points in the half, 13 in the first, only 6 in the second. They were on a long spell of not getting any buckets, and that's really hurting them right now, Corey.
I would definitely say from the field, the Foresters were 6 of 31, and then from 3 points, they were 2 of 8. And so that's just a lot of missed shots. They could easily have a hold on this game, but they just keep missing and missing and missing. So that's one thing that the Foresters are really going to have to pick up for the second half if they want to come back and take away this 12-point deficit that IWU holds over them.
Absolutely. We'll have to see what Coach Kohler drew up at the half, and we'll be right back for second half action here on FDN Sports.
Just as in athletics, the bank works hard and strives to be the best. This past year, First Federal received the Reader's Choice Award as the best bank in Northeast Indiana. In addition, First Federal is a 5-star rated bank and was recognized as one of the top 200 community banks in the nation. First Federal Savings Bank would like to wish the athletes and coaches the best of luck. Huntington University and First Federal Savings Bank, now that's a winning team. Go Foresters.
As the owner of JJ's, I invite you to visit one of our 7 BP convenience stores. And when you do, I expect you will experience hometown excellence in the cleanest and friendliest convenience stores in your community. Please also consider visiting JJ Java for the best cup of coffee in town, or JJ's Pit Stop for a quick, no appointment necessary professional oil change. Also, if you ever need a clean and efficient environment in which to do laundry, JJ's washroom is ready to serve you.
Welcome back inside Platt Arena. Carson Watkins, Corey Donovan. Like we said, Corey, Foresters offense is just going to have to pick up. They're kind of a little of a makeshift squad right now with the injuries they faced. But some offensive production is going to help them big time, especially if they can keep this defense up.
Like, one big thing that I would say, especially with the injuries, it's IWU is a very aggressive team, and the Foresters are just going to have to slow things down, but also be very aggressive, because on the scoring side for the Foresters, they just keep getting hit with fouls, and that's just going to cause more injury towards the team.
Absolutely. So here comes the Wildcats. They will get the ball first. The Foresters now with the possession. Ball being kicked around, and a turnover right off the bat for the Wildcats. Foresters did force quite a few turnovers the first half. 11 of them in the first half. So, like I said, Corey, just great defense. The offense just needs to spark. Zook gets down low, and she has fouled. A rather late call. However, she'll take it. She'll go to line. Foresters shooting really well from the line so far. They're 5 for 6. Erica Zook is 3 for 4 on the night. Zook's first one up and good. Zook's second one is no good. Went in and out. Forrester shooting well from the line, but Corey, you just cannot count on that to claw yourself back into this game.
No, especially like the Wildcats have done a lot of fouls against the Foresters, which have caused like a decent amount of the Foresters' points tonight. But you can't rely on getting fouled every single time that you go to score points. So they just need to be able to score both in and out of the paint.
Absolutely. So foul called. Speaking of which, on Robrock, and that will send Frazier to the line. Her first one up is no good.
And both shots are missed by number 32, Lily Frazier, for the Wildcats. And the Foresters are coming back to try and
Sebo finds the bottom of the net. She is leading all scorers so far. Another turnover for the Foresters. They're going to start trying to chip back into this game. Like I said, just need offense. Here comes Drake. She finds Zook in the corner three, no good. And that one's on the ground. Foresters can't get the jump ball. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. The Wildcats are going to fire. No good, and that one is out.
And that's going to be a Foresters ball.
Out on Bailey Van Dyke, so the defense still suffocating. But huge offensive possession coming here. Sorry, a little bit of trouble with our graphic. It is 22-31 with 7:33 remaining. Robrock has it. It's tipped away, and here comes Frazier on a fast break. She gets it up and gets the roll. Zook played good defense, but let it sink. And now Sebo has a one-on-one, crosses up, and she turns the ball over and finds Damon. Baker picks her pocket, but can't corral it. Kicked around the perimeter. Corner three here is no good.
Erica Zook right now with the ball, trying to drive it down, and
Sebo fires one and just can't get the roll. Really the story of the Foresters' night so far. Another travel, resulting in another turnover.
The score right now is 22-33. I will lead with 6:25 left in the quarter. Daisy Drake, our player to watch, is passing it in right now, and Iwu has done an amazing job with keeping her down, and right now she is 1 for 5 in the night with only 2 points.
Baker drives in, sends that one up. It doesn't hit the rim. So here comes the Wildcats. They're storming down the court. That ball kicked out. Drives in, and they're going to call a foul on that Forester bench. Not too happy. They're going to say that she hit her arm. Team's second foul. Here comes Connor Gambrill for Maddie Robrock. First one up is no good. second one's good.
12-point lead here halfway through the third quarter. Foresters down by 12 points.
Look, got a beautiful look from Connor Gambrell, and it just slipped away from her. Here comes the Wildcats. They're going to dish the ball around the perimeter again as the Foresters zone's hurting them a little bit. Drive in here. That one gets up. Beautiful dish down low is no good. And that one gets up. Second chance is good.
That was Jordan Reed right there, taking the shot but missing the first one, but she got her own rebound and put it right into the bucket.
Offensive rebound starting to be a little bit of a problem for the Foresters tonight. Wildcats have 9. They have 7. But on second chance points, the Wildcats are outdoing the Foresters. Gambrell drives in, gets it up. No foul called. So here comes the Wildcats again. Trying to make something happen. That ball dished in, and Drake disrupts the play, and it was actually last out on the Wildcats. Parker might have got a hand on it, so the Foresters force another turnover. So Foresters offense still struggling to get going here, Corey. And a quick turnover for the Foresters. Three ball here. That one's good from Damon. 22-39 the score. Wildcats have gained their biggest lead of the game. Gambrell throws it up, no shot taken. It was good, but it was an off-ball foul on the Wildcats. Words of encouragement from Ethan Whaley, coach of this Indiana Wesleyan squad in his 5th year. Trying to hear that one gets up, and it is no good. Foresters have only scored 3 points in this third quarter. Drive in here. Using the paint, slips through, and no shot as she foul called. Foresters thought they were going to get a travel. Oh, they did. They got the foul on the Wildcats. The Foresters do force a turnover. It was an off-ball foul. Vaughn has it. She sends it to Drake. Foresters using a lot of different girls at the point guard position tonight, trying to throw the Wildcats off guard. And that ball's tipped. It was off the official, but it was heading out on the Wildcats anyways.
Yeah, it bounced off of number 22, Haley Rose. It looks like both teams are really struggling to keep their passing game up, but the Foresters, they're really just trying to get the ball back and forth so they can make all those shots that they can possibly get.
Sebo double dribbled. So another turnover. Hopefully you're hungry. A lot of turnovers here tonight. 15 for the Wildcats, 12 for the Foresters. Huntington's defense does deserve a lot of credit for their work tonight. That one up and one for Jaden Nutley, the freshman forward out of Madison High School. She gets a warm reception from her teammates as the Wildcats now have a 19-point lead over the Foresters.
One thing that I will say about this Iowa team that is on the court right now is they are a very young team. Every single girl on the court right now is either a freshman or a sophomore. I was looking at the Iowa team, and 2/3 of their team are freshmen and sophomores, so they still have a lot of years with a really good team.
Yeah, like you said, young team. They're sitting only second in the conference right now. Things are looking bright. That one off the side. Rebound for the Wildcats. Come up the other way. Dish off pass here. Parker has it. She's going to send it over to Frazier. Also being ball kicker on the perimeter. 8 seconds left. Here comes Nutley and a foul called on Connor Gambrell. Her second. Team's fourth. O'Rourke not getting a lot of minutes, even with Gambrell in a little bit of foul trouble. Ball dished out. Thought about taking a three, doesn't. Now she will take a three. That one is good off the glass from Lily Frazier, the freshman having a heck of a night. Her ninth. Looks like they really got to count that one for two. Vaughn has it, sends it over to Gambrell. She drives in, gets it up, and that one is no good. Rebound, Wildcats. Corey, we're 9 minutes into this quarter. The Foresters still only 3 points.
Yeah, it's really rough to see the Foresters falling down right now. The IWU team just scored another 2 points, making the score 22-46. That is a huge gap, and it is going to be a very hard thing for the Foresters to try and overcome this.
Quite the hill to climb for the Foresters. Vaughn gets the rebound, gets up her second chance bucket. It's good.
Finally puts up another 2 points with 50 seconds left in this quarter.
So here comes the Wildcats on the perimeter. Parker has it. Three ball here is off the front of the iron, no good. Gambrell grabs the rebound. And she travels on the transition. That full court defense is just still frustrating this Forester team.
Foresters in the last 2 quarters held to 6 points and 5 points so far in this quarter. The first quarter, the Foresters were looking really good. They were only down by 6, scored 13 points, but ever since then, they've just started to slow down, and the defense is still trying. They're really holding their own because IWU scored 15 points this quarter, but the offense just not able to keep up. .15 seconds left with no shot clock, and IWU is holding it right now.
They are going to take this last shot, most likely. That ball drives in, gets it up, and off the glass is good. Clock is running. Zook's going to fire up a 3/4 quarter, and it gets nowhere close. 24-48. Foresters only scoring 5 points, outscored by 12 in that third quarter. We'll see what answers they have going into the fourth. Right back here on FDN Sports.
As the owner of JJ's, I invite you to visit one of our 7 BP convenience stores. And when you do, I expect you will experience hometown excellence in the cleanest and friendliest convenience stores in your community. Please also consider visiting JJ Java for the best cup of coffee in town, or JJ's Pit Stop for a quick, no appointment necessary professional oil change. Also, if you ever need a clean and efficient environment in which to do laundry, JJ's Washroom is ready to serve you.
Bippa State Bank is a cornerstone of the community. Our banking building blocks were assembled in 1911 and haven't differed much since then. We still stay true to our local roots, aiming to support, uplift, and celebrate the citizens and businesses of Huntington. As proud lenders to and patrons of our local businesses, we make our community an even more prosperous place. And when you support local banking, you play an important role in Huntington's success stories. No matter what financial products you may need, your business is an invaluable opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship with Huntington, which we're fortunate enough to call home. Bippa State Bank is banking at its best. We believe in community banking.
Welcome back inside Platt Arena. Important note here, Marion loses tonight to St. Francis, so therefore, if the Wildcats pull this out, they will go back to campus tied for first place. So here comes the Wildcats again. Lawrence has it. That one gets up, and Drake with another block. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. This ball dished off. Morrell for a three, no good. Wildcats grab an offensive rebound. That one's up, no good. And a off-ball foul for the Foresters. It will be on Lovejoy.
One of the biggest differences in this game right now is the amount of rebounds that each of these teams are able to get. The Huntington Foresters have only gotten 24 rebounds so far compared to Indiana Wesleyan's 37 rebounds. So that's one of the biggest differences is when you're missing as many shots as are being taken, these teams really need to get back in and get those rebounds so they can get as many scoring opportunities as possible.
Cable has it. Gonna do a little crossover here. Trying to find something, gets a spin cycle on. Looking for a pass, he finds Lovejoy. And an off-ball foul with the Foresters get an inbound play off and give him 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ball gets in. Zook, offensive foul. They're going to say it was an off-ball foul, actually. So unfortunately, Zook's bucket will not count. It's happened a handful of times tonight for the Foresters.
Yeah, I would definitely say one of the biggest things is they're just scoring these points a little too late and not getting the buckets that they're getting.
So another inbound play here. Indiana Wesleyan has 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes.
Back to her body. Back to her body.
This ball gets up and no good. That ball kicked to the corner. Beautiful save there from Davis. She fires up a three, and nothing but net from Davis. And the bench loves it.
Even though they're up by almost 30 points, the Indiana Wesleyan Wildcats are still keeping that full court press to try and block as many points that the Foresters can get.
That point differential will be huge. Wildcats are steaming towards a spot in the national tournament, but certainly that could help a point differential. Wildcats did make it to the Final Four last year. They're just a really good team. That ball gets in, and another 2 there for Claire Morrell. She has 7 on the night. The Foresters have yet to get on the board yet. Wildcats have gotten 7 this quarter. 31-point lead here. That ball gets in for Robrock, gets up, and Robrock off the glass grabs 2. And Coach Kohler is going to take a timeout, full timeout. And we'll take it with her. We'll right back here on FDN Sports.
Bippa State Bank is a cornerstone of the community. Our banking building blocks were assembled in 1911 and haven't differed much since then. We still stay true to our local roots, aiming to support, uplift, and celebrate the citizens and businesses of Huntington. As proud lenders to and patrons of our local businesses, we make our community an even more prosperous place. And when you support local banking, you play an important role in Huntington's success stories. No matter what financial products you may need, your business is an invaluable opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship with Huntington, which we're fortunate enough to call home. Bippa State Bank is banking at its best. We believe in community banking.
Since 1981, generations of loyal customers have trusted Elliott Insurance to protect them during life's ups and downs. We have a variety of packages and providers for home, auto, life, business, recreation, and health insurance available to you at your convenience. You can visit us at our branches in Fort Wayne or in Huntington. We can help with anything from finding a new policy to answering any questions you have. We care about your personal journey and can't wait to meet you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back inside Flat Arena. Wildcats are going to get the ball. Here comes Damon. So Damon came in, player to watch for us. Forrester defense have handled her pretty well. She's only 6 points in the night for her. One thing to note, Lily Frazier is on double-double watch. 3 ball is up and good. Oh, lights out going out here in Flat Arena on the student section side. Hopefully that's nothing to worry about. Zook drives in, gets it up. Wide open layup is no good. This is a 3 ball here is up and no good, and that one gets down, and a timeout for the Wildcats. A 30-second timeout, which Corey gives another great opportunity to thank our sponsors. Here they are. I want to thank them so much.
Yeah, seriously, like a big thank you to all of our sponsors. Like without them, like we wouldn't be able to hold these games, especially like with everyone here. Like we're all very appreciative of our sponsors, like Pizza Hut, JJ Java's, Bippa State Bank, First Federal, and many others here on the screen right now.
And I don't know if everybody watched last night, but I got a little bit of personal story. Salsa Grill over break, got them 2 days in a row. And one day that we were there, my mom said, "Hey, let's go get some salsa." I said, "Okay." I thought she did get a little bucket. She got a gallon of salsa.
A gallon?
A gallon of salsa. You can get a gallon of salsa at Salsa Grill. And I was like, "A gallon?" I said the same thing you did. And she said, "Yeah, we'll eat it." I was like, "I guess so." It was gone in 3 days. So delicious food. Definitely recommend it. 3 ball here is good.
Madison Davis for IU with another 3-pointer for the night.
Kyra Baker has it. Roblox got to take a long 2 here. That one in, out, and hits the backboard. Just a microcosm of the Foresters' night. Shots are just not falling for them. Three ball here is up and no good. And dog pile foul on Roblox. She dives right on top of that ball. Really good aggressive play. I call it for a push. It's going to be an inbound play as the Wildcats send out some fresh bodies.
Yeah, once again, like you said, fresh bodies for IU. 2 freshmen and a sophomore, again with this really young team, putting up a huge point difference, and like they are just a force to be reckoned with in this conference.
Yeah, Forester's also an incredibly young team, dealing with a lot of injuries. So here comes the Wildcats again, trying to get some points. Nutley has it. Gonna dish it off. Sends it out to the corner. 3 ball here is in and out. Missed shot there from Madison Davis, but Foresters cannot hit the transition.
Just passed it just a little too far. And Iwu is going to have another shot to put points on the board. And looks like in the next break, Iwu is going to be changing out 4 of their 5 players.
Sending in some of the fresh blood. So here comes the Wildcats changes. Ashley Matter's going to come into this game. Hasn't really played to me, only averaging a 1.5 per game. But this is, you know, unfortunately for the Foresters, we've officially reached blowout territory. If we haven't a while ago. But
I was going to say, coming up, like, I don't think it's even possible for the Foresters to score 40 points in 5 minutes. Like, that's just unheard of.
Yeah. So here they come. I'll give you the rundown here of who is on the court. So, you know, it's unfortunate for the Foresters. It really is. You got to feel for them. This is just not the way they wanted to come into this game tonight. But for the Wildcats, some of these girls, you know, they go to practice as Zook gets the bucket. You know, they go to practice. They're wondering when their minutes are going to be. They're trying to earn themselves more minutes. And, you know, that bench is going to erupt when some of these people who usually sit on the bench make a bucket. And it's going to be a sight to see. Now, here's the question, Corey. This is, like I said, a really rough night for the Foresters. What do you think they can learn from tonight?
I think one of the biggest things that they can learn is just taking, especially a loss like this, into practice and just going out, working on their shots, working against that full court press, because that was probably the biggest killer of tonight for this Forester offense, was that full court press. And so I think just working against the different defenses and just trying to make those shots.
Travel there, which Izzy Reed was going to try to get it. So Riley Parker, Izzy Reed, Faith Jackson, Ashley Matter, and Haley Rose on the court for the Wildcats. 4:13 remaining in this one. Zook has it, sends it into Drake. Drake hits a turnaround and no good. Rebound there from Rose. Don't think Lily Frazier's gonna get that. Gonna get back in this game. She was only a rebound shy of a double-double tonight. So here comes Reed. Inside, gets it up. Izzy Reed gets the bucket there, averaging 1.5 per game on the season. Zook goes down low to Lovejoy. Lovejoy hits a turnaround, tries to get the hook, and just does not fall. So here comes the Wildcats again. 3 minutes remaining in this one. Matter has it. A little bit of a spill. Lovejoy hit the deck pretty hard. Hopefully she's all right.
Yeah, she's up and kicking, but man, I'm just going to say, the Foresters have taken a lot of nasty spills tonight, and we really don't want them adding to the injury roster. You know, comparing the two teams, especially within this conference, IWU came into this game with a 10-win streak compared to Marion's 12-win streak. And with Marion's loss tonight, we're going to see a IWU streak go up to 11, and they're going to see if they can take over this conference and be in the #1 spot.
This one is good as well. 67-28 now. Really, Foresters really kept it. They've been struggling a little bit in the second half, and tonight it really showed. Here comes the Wildcats the other way. This is Rose, gets up the layup and finds the bottom. 69-28 the score. Drive in here, kicked it out. Lovejoy fires up a floater, is no good. Off the front of the iron. Three ball here is no good. Bench was ready to erupt. Faith Jackson, the sophomore guard out of Florida. That one gets up and is good. 30-69 the score now.
Minute 45 left in this game with a 30-69 contest.
Three ball is no good. Kicked it out. Wildcats bench still ready to erupt, trying to get some of. Like I said, everyone just loves that bench warmer who goes in and gets a bucket at the end of a game, even if it's in crucial minutes or not. That ball slipped away. Here comes Kyra Baker on a fast break. Gonna go in for the layup and gets it up. A little bit of an issue with the shot clock. It didn't reset. That was the buzzer you heard. The officials are just gonna let it go. They knew she had the turnover, and no way she didn't complete that bucket in 30 seconds. So officials gonna let this one play on. 32-69 the score. Forrester 2 for 10 from deep. That ball's gonna sail out of bounds. 12 for 53 from the field, 6 for 8 from the line. Wildcats were 24 and 56 from the field and 9 for 26 from deep.
Right now the Foresters are looking a little rough for this game, obviously, because they've only scored 32 points. The first quarter they scored 13, second quarter they scored 6, third 5, and in this one so far they've scored 8, so they're doing better than the last 2 quarters. However, it's just sadly not enough to contest with this very difficult IWU team.
Pass inside to Izzy Reed gets out. Deja Drake had a really good block of when we were discussing there. A lot of authority. Forrester just couldn't keep it on the transition. So here comes the Foresters. They got a 5-second differential. Wonder if they are going to fire up a shot. They're going to try something. And the Wildcats get the ball back. The shot clock will be off. Zook gets this one down low. Runs the baseline, kicks out to Drake, who has a wide open look, and she sinks it.
Beautiful 3 by Deja. Like, she has done a good job tonight, especially on defense. Sadly, a lot of her shots just haven't been able to connect. We got 10 seconds left in this game with IWU standing in center court. It looks like they're just going to go ahead and let this go, maybe take a last-second shot.
Probably not. Unwritten rules. Yep, there it is. They're going to dribble it out. And a deflated Forester team is going to leave the game. Like I said, just overall night the Foresters are going to forget about. We have a post-game show coming up right after this. Thanks so much for tuning in on FTN Sports.
Since 1981, generations of loyal customers have trusted Elliott Insurance to protect them during life's ups and downs. We have a variety of packages and providers for home, auto, life, business, recreation, and health insurance available to you at your convenience. You can visit us at our branches in Fort Wayne or in Huntington. We can help with anything from finding a new policy to answering any questions you have. We care about your personal journey and can't wait to meet you.
First Federal Savings Bank is a proud supporter of Huntington University athletics. For over 100 years, First Federal has served Huntington and the surrounding communities. Just as in athletics, the bank works hard and strives to be the best. This past year, First Federal received the Reader's Choice Award as the best bank in Northeast Indiana. In addition, First Federal is a 5-star rated bank and was recognized as one of the top 200 community banks in the nation. First Federal Savings Bank would like to wish the athletes and coaches the best of luck. Huntington University and First Federal Savings Bank, now that's a winning team. Go Foresters.
As the owner of JJ's, I invite you to visit one of our 7 BP convenience stores. And when you do, I expect you will experience hometown excellence in the cleanest and friendliest convenience stores in your community. Please also consider visiting JJ Java for the best cup of coffee in town, or JJ's Pit Stop for a quick, no appointment necessary professional oil change. Also, if you ever need a clean, efficient environment in which to do laundry, JJ's Washroom is ready to serve you.
Bippa State Bank is a cornerstone of the community. Our banking building blocks were assembled in 1911 and haven't differed much since then. We still stay true to our local roots, aiming to support, uplift, and celebrate the citizens and businesses of Huntington. As proud lenders to and patrons of our local businesses, we make our community an even more prosperous place. And when you support local banking, you play an important role in Huntington's success stories. No matter what financial products you may need, your business is an invaluable opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship with Huntington, which we're fortunate enough to call home. Bippa State Bank is banking at its best. We believe in community banking.
Since 1981, generations of loyal customers have trusted Elliott Insurance to protect them during life's ups and downs. We have a variety of packages and providers for home, auto, life, business, recreation, and health insurance available to you at your convenience. You can visit us at our branches in Fort Wayne or in Huntington. We can help with anything from finding a new policy to answering any questions you have. We care about your personal journey and can't wait to meet you.
First Federal Savings Bank is a proud supporter of Huntington University athletics. For over 100 years, First Federal has served Huntington and the surrounding communities. Just as in athletics, the bank works hard and strives to be the best. This past year, First Federal received the Reader's Choice Award as the best bank in Northeast Indiana. In addition, First Federal is a 5-star rated bank and was recognized as one of the top 200 community banks in the nation. First Federal Savings Bank would like to wish the athletes and coaches the best of luck. Huntington University and First Federal Savings Bank, now that's a winning team. Go Foresters.
As the owner of JJ's, I invite you to visit one of our 7 BP convenience stores. And when you do, I expect you will experience hometown excellence in the cleanest and friendliest convenience stores in your community. Please also consider visiting JJ Java for the best cup of coffee in town, or JJ's Pit Stop for a quick, no appointment necessary professional oil change. Also, if you ever need a clean, efficient environment in which to do laundry, JJ's Washroom is ready to serve you.
Bippa State Bank is a cornerstone of the community. Our banking building blocks were assembled in 1911 and haven't differed much since then. We still stay true to our local roots, aiming to support, uplift, and celebrate the citizens and businesses of Huntington. As proud lenders to and patrons of our local businesses, we make our community an even more prosperous place. And when you support local banking, you play an important role in Huntington's success stories. No matter what financial products you may need, your business is an invaluable opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship with Huntington, which we're fortunate enough to call home. Bippa State Bank is banking at its best. We believe in community banking.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back inside Platt Arena. Corey, no other way to put it, just not the Foresters' night.
No, it really wasn't. I think the biggest thing that Foresters are going to have to take from this is they're just going to have to be spending a lot more time in practice on their shots and working against different defenses. Hopefully this doesn't affect them in their game against Grace coming up here in a few days. So the biggest player for Indiana Wesleyan tonight was Lily Frazier. She had 12 points on the night, and she was 5 for 11 on the field goal and 2 for 3 at the 3. So, I mean, IWU, they're just a force to be reckoned with here in this conference.
Absolutely, and like I said, Marion lost tonight. They are now sitting at first place with Marion, so that is huge. As these really tight Crossroads League team, and just unfortunately for the Foresters, they got them back-to-back. I mean, nothing you can do about that. Emily Seabell had a pretty good night for the Foresters.
Yeah, putting up 9 points for the Foresters. I mean, there's not really a lot that we can say other than there's a lot that they can work on, but especially in the defensive area, they did a really good job at holding this IWU team back from scoring a crazy amount of points like they have against a few other teams.
Absolutely. I mean, they scored 100 on Saturday against Bethel, and they held them to 69 tonight. So